So we're going to start this series about Afro beats. Where we starting? You already know Africa, Mr. Nigeria over here, Mr. Bello's in the house. No way, yo, Mr. Bello. We're going to explain that to you in a little bit. You already know. Let's get it. It's a long or happy zone with iHeart all together, all in events. We give you a full tour about the whole floor. The number one country station here too, and the number one Latin station here as well.
It's the number one good.
And then there's everybody else. Waiting right now. So these are part of the concerts that we've done. Here's 108, which is at the end over there. Concerts we go from the Backstreet Boys to Montreal to everything. That is right there. The number one top 40 station. Down on that end, we have WBZ, which is so, and this is Rumba 97.7, 100% Spanish, or we do as we call it in Spanish.
And we are.
And we're in.
Rumba. This is dope. Yo, we outside, man. The whole guys is here. We got Steven Onoja behind the camera. We got Late Sight Beats right here. We got Big Nigel over there doing this thing, man. I just want to thank everybody for being here. We got iHeart Radio. Big move, first of many. Let's get it.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Nigel Angus. We here right now. Boston, Rumba, 97.7.
Yes, sir.
iHeart Radio. We locked in.
Listen, Billy. All right, baby, you already know we're in the building. Me llaman el chocolate, el sirado de tu pancake. Rumba 97.7. Listen. When you're talking about Afro beats, and I emphasize the S, pongo la S allí, you have to, you need to. Because it's different. Very different, so Afro beat than Afro beats. Con nosotros, with us, en el Privity, iHeart Radio. Remember to cap this a través del episodio, the episode, yes sir, en la iHeart Radio app. Mr. Bello's in the house. Come on, guys, make some noise. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's go, let's go.
Mr. Bello, what's the matter? You sound mad laid back.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm feeling good.
Why is it? Porque es que los artistas de Afro beats, they always like laid back. They always like lean, like chilling. Like, you know, when you're a drill artist come in all pumped and all ready to fight or whatever. Yours is like chilling. Yeah. I'm taking the girls. Me voy a robar la mujer esta noche. What's up?
You said it, man. It's about good vibes. It's about love, you know.
All right, Mr. Bello, listen. This is a very informative type of interview.
I like that.
Es una entrevista informativa because Afrobeats is on its peak right now.
Right.
And it has translated to all cultures, pretty much. Se ha traducido a todas las culturas, más que todo. La cultura latina, the Latin culture, has adopted Afrobeats big time.
We love it.
However, there is a difference. Hay una diferencia entre Afrobeat and Afrobeats.
Correct.
Besides the S, además de la S, ¿cuál es la diferencia? What's the difference?
Afrobeat is original made by Fela Anikulapo Kuti, which is one of the founder of Afrobeat. It's the older vibes. It has a bit of high life in it, which is from Ghana. It has a bit of jazz in it.
O sea, que es como más soul. It's more soul than what we have right now.
Correct. Now it's more modern. The Afrobeats with the S is the modern.
It's the evolution of it.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
All right. So just for you guys that don't understand, don't say Afrobeat. Oh, why do I sing? I sing Afrobeat. No, you don't. You sing Afrobeats. It's not the same. No es lo mismo. So no te confundas. Now, fast forwarding to this to you, tú eres Africano. You were born in Africa, right? In Nigeria?
Correct.
Okay. So you being born out there, but you Brooklyn bred. You were raised out here. A ti te criaron acá, right?
Right.
So how is the contrast? How does that translate to you, especially because you're not from the well, you are from the motherland, but you're not.
Right.
Tú eres de la madre tierra, pero no lo eres because how do they see you? Do they see you as an outsider trying to you know what I mean, cash in the culture, or do they see you like, yeah, great, good?
I think it's a bit of both, in a sense, because you know you can't take away the fact that I was born in Nigeria. you know. But
Yeah, but you're more Americano than anything else.
But being that I was raised out here, you know, I guess it's a little bit of both. It's a combination. So I'm that. It's like what they used to say, you know, too black to be white and too white to be black.
No kidding. That's crazy. though. The reason why I ask you that is because, like, there hasn't been, and this is a punchline, all right, for this interview, there has not been one single Puerto Rican artist from the States. They have now moved back to Puerto Rico in order for them to make it and rep Puerto Rico first.
Wow. Okay.
There hasn't been. You know what Dominican dembow is? You know what dembow is, right? Yeah. So same thing, same story. There has not been one single Dominican artist of dembow that had not moved to DR in order for them to kind of make it. Are you going to have to move back home in order for you to, like, super blow? ¿Tú crees que vas a tener que mudarte de vuelta to the motherland para que te puedan respetar in order for them to respect you?
I don't mind going back home. You know, I just want to make sure that I've done the work out here first.
Okay.
Because I feel like back home is home. That's why they call it home. You'll always be accepted by home. So when I do go out there, I'm going there December actually with the whole team.
And they show you love when you go out there.
They show mad love.
But some people give some pushback.
You know how it is, man. You're from home, but they see you as an outsider now because you're abroad.
Who give you the most pushback? The older folks or the youngins, the young generation? ¿Quién te empuja más? ¿Quién te dice no, ese tipo no?
I think it's mostly the younger generation because they like, you didn't really go through the struggle we went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sweet over there.
Like it's an obligation to go through the struggle.
Right.
Your struggle is not necessarily my struggle, but
Correct.
I also have struggles.
Correct.
I know that you working on something called soundsofafrobeats.org.
Correct.
What is this, bro?
Wow, you did your research, man.
We got it.
Sounds of Afrobeats is something that we made out here in the States to represent the Afrobeat artists in the diaspora.
Okay.
To kind of give them a platform to perform in, you know, because out here there's not really that much people given platforms for Afrobeat artists to even perform.
Okay, so hold on. Let me stop you for a second. So, aunque ha existido un super uptick, there is a super uptick in regards to Afrobeats.
Right.
You feel still that there isn't that much of a platform. No hay plataformas allá afuera. Even though we got artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and all of them artists that are super huge in numbers. It's like Dembow. Dembow is big, huge. But you be like, okay, Dembow, it's cool.
Right.
But it's cool. It's all right, but it's not real. Like type of JC situation.
You got it. And it's we have like the big three or the big four in Nigeria doing really well internationally everywhere. But I think because of that, people are not focused on the people coming up right now. You know, it's a struggle.
Okay.
You know, like you said earlier, our struggle is from your struggle. The struggle out here is we have to show them that we are just as well Afrobeat artists.
Okay.
Because not only were we born there, you know, we have it in our blood and we're representing out here, you know, but they don't see it that way sometimes because we're not over there.
So just so they know back home, para que sepan allá, you also, you not only you're Yoruba descendant, you actually directly Yoruban, you were born there.
Right, literally.
All right.
Can't take that away.
So real quick, if they give you an opportunity right now, all right, so Mr. Bello, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, which one would you pick?
Christ.
Huh? No, Jesus Christ is not in the equation. No estamos mencionando a Cristo. No. Esos tres. Those three right there.
The person that I would say, I'm a combination of two in my opinion, but if I have to choose one, I'll choose Burna Boy because he's taking it to the next level. And
okay.
That's what I'm here to do.
And if I throw Rema in there, what would you do? He wasn't ready!
That's a good one, man. He's coming too, man. That boy coming hot. The young generation coming hot. Let's just say that.
Listen, it's fun to find out the younger generation are taking over and making sure that evolution is there in order to avoid the action genre to die out. ¿Verdad? Es bueno reconocer el hecho de que las generaciones nuevas están haciendo la música old school, pero readaptándola a estos momentos. But I got a question for you, though. How do you feel about Latin artists? ¿Cómo tú te sientes que los artistas latinos están haciendo tanto Afrobeat? That's the reason why we had that intervention before we came to the interview. So people could associate your sound with that Latin sound that it's really Afrobeats. It's just in Spanish.
It's all the same.
So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like cultural appropriation by them?
Never.
¿Tú te crees como que se han apropiado de la cultura? Or you think this also will enhance the culture?
I think it would enhance the culture. I feel like you can't appropriate something that you are, if that makes sense. You know, I feel like over time, people start feeling like Latin artists are different, but we're all from Africa in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you look back to literally, even the beat, you know, the rhythm, pa 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 pa, oh, dum, gatum, gatum, gatum. It's all the same rhythm. That's from all the way from back home.
Hold on. Let me stop right there. Déjame parar there. So when certain Jamaican artists
Right.
complain about Dominicans taking this from them and so on and so forth, you're saying that they should not complain and actually just welcome that? Is that what you're trying to say? Que no deberían de quejarse, sino darle la bienvenida a esos ritmos y a esa forma de hacerlo en español?
I agree. I think just bring everybody in, accept it. At most, ask for credit. Like, you know, say, oh, you know, shout outs to this people for, you know, showing us this or doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like the younger generation do to Burna, Whiskey, Davido. Shout outs to Davido, Burna Boy, and, you know, for opening the door. But we're here to, you know what I'm saying? We're adding on to it. We're not here to take away from it.
Estamos agregándole, no estamos quitando. Listen, we're chilling right now with Mr. Bello, which Bello, by the way, where does the name Bello comes from? For those people that don't know, para la gente que no entiende, then they're going to be calling you Mr. Bello, Mr. Bello, Mr. Bello.
It's a very popular African name, Nigerian name. It's also a Muslim name.
Okay. What does it mean?
It's like a family name. You know,
Okay.
it's a very strong name, like kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
it's like
okay.
a very tribal name. But then coming out here, I found out that, you know,
Yeah, Mr. Bello, for Spanish, it's like
Right.
Bello. It's Bello, beautiful
Right.
in English.
everybody, when I tell them my name, they say, oh, wow, yeah, that name fits you. Yeah, you are beautiful. I'm like, what are you talking about
Wow,
now?
listen to him. Stop being humble, man. Listen, we're chilling with Mr. Bello today. Mr. Bello, a lot of these artists that are doing Afro beats in Spanish, muchos de estos artistas, they actually not black. So there is a question out there. Is there any level of blackness that you need to have in order for you to perform and do Afro beats and feel it and you know, because I've seen it again, a lot of Jamaican folks and including there was an artist that just came out of jail, Jamaican artist that just came out of jail. He came out blazing, talking a lot of smack about it or whatever. Buju, I love you, bro. I love your music, but you gotta stop, man.
Right.
We gotta stop. It's like whenever they ask a Dominican, me no black. Of course, I'm gonna say me no black because I'm Dominican first.
Right.
I don't look at myself in color. I look at myself as where I'm from, my ethnicity, ¿verdad? Mi grupo étnico. Pero back to this, most of these artists are actually light skinned, and there is in light skin like blonde, a lot of them, and a lot of the Latin Afrobeats artists. They have been doing it for a long time, like Chucky Town. They are our complexion. Vamos a ser honestos. Son de nuestro colorcito. So, do you feel that at any point certain artists needs to be getting more attention, not only because of the color of the skin, but also because of the quality of the work that they're putting out there? Or it's a little, you know, maybe, I don't know, push back because they also dark skin?
For me, I'm always going to put art first, meaning it's all about the art. Meaning, do you know about, if you're doing Afrobeats or reggaeton or whatever it is, or, you know, even just reggae music, did you do your research? Are you giving?
Hiciste la tarea. Do you do your homework,
Yeah,
right?
you do your homework. Are you paying homage? You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about credit. You know,
Ooh.
Imagine coming here and then we are in Rumba 97.7 and I'm tagging a different radio station. That's very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about paying homage. And,
Well, it's only disrespectful if they feel that they under it, but I mean, you know.
right. And
it all depends.
like I mentioned in the beginning too, Afrobeats is about love, you know, and community and togetherness. So I don't feel like, you know, whether the person is dark skin, light skin, it matters. I think what matters is, does the person really own the heart? Are they paying homage to Afrobeats? You know, are they showing love to the community of Afrobeats? Because you can't come in, take something from somebody and not show love back to that community.
Even if other artists that have been working longer than them are not as successful, maybe because of their skin color. I mean, that's an industry thing, but I don't know.
I mean, I can't tell you why somebody's not successful, to be honest. That's very tough to say this is the reason why they weren't successful. But what I could say is, as long as you put art first and you always pay homage to where you got it, because nothing is really original nowadays.
Yeah.
But if you do it, pay homage at some point and say, "Oh, this is where I got inspired from." You know.
Así fue que me inspiré de esta forma. De esta forma fue que me inspiré, man. Mr. Bello,
Yes, sir.
quick question for you. What was first? Dancehall or Afrobeat?
Afrobeat with an S or with an S?
Well, I said Afrobeat, brother. I didn't put no S in there.
I think Afrobeat came first.
And gave birth to dancehall?
I don't know if it gave birth to dancehall. I know there was reggae.
Okay.
Before dancehall.
Okay, reggae before dancehall. All right, so let me just reiterate the question. Déjame hacerte la pregunta nuevamente. Afrobeat, was it before reggae?
Afrobeat was, I'll say, reggae goes all the way back too.
Or they probably grew up together. They came up together around the same time.
Yeah, because when I'm thinking about Afrobeat without the S,
we're talking about 1960 around there, right?
I'm thinking about Fela. I'm thinking about Bob Marley. They were around the same time.
All right.
They were coexisting.
All right. Yeah, so I would think because Bob Marley siempre pensó, he always thought about going back home.
He pays homage.
To pay homage. Exactly. So I think Afrobeat was before, maybe slightly before, and influenced all these Caribbean rhythms. I really think Afrobeat did that for us, and there has been so many things. My brother, listen, you got a new record out, but before we get to that record, all right, antes de ponernos ahí en esa sintonía, The Ivory, what's that event all about? It's coming up in August sometime, right?
Right.
What's that event all about para que la gente entienda? And it's in Brooklyn that's going to take place.
Right. So the Ivory is a location that we use to do sounds of Afrobeats. We originally used House of Yes, but the Ivory is just one of the spaces that we use to, give those platforms to the artists, So sounds of Afrobeats pretty much. Reach out. We pay attention to the Afrobeat artists in the diaspora in the States that are really doing their thing. We also...
Give me 3 names. Drop 3 names of artists that are doing their thing out here in the diaspora.
3 names right now, aside from myself, Mr. Bello, I'll say Me Day Music is doing his thing.
Okay.
Timmy Dre is doing his thing. And Fadi's another artist. She's killing it right now and again.
All right, Fadi. So make sure that y'all come through. We got to talk a little bit more about this. Listen, I truly appreciate you being with us. It's a new record.
Thank you for having us, man.
Radio.
Yeah.
Quick story. Radio. I see the file for radio, and then I'm like, oh, radio. This is the radio version, bro. I gotta reiterate this. I gotta say it. I know I said it behind the mic, but I gotta say it again. But radio is actually the name of the song. What influenced that particular record for you?
It was it's gonna be a single that's coming out from my album. It's the first single of the album. So radio is pretty much just talking about, the struggle of being in a relationship, being in love.
You're crying like a baby.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're saying it in a sweet way, and you're talking about the pull and the push of a relationship. She could get you mad, but she also turns you on. Like radio, oh, yeah.
Come on, everybody, make some noise. Mr. Bello's in the building, baby. How can people get at you? How can people follow you up on social media, brother?
You can find me on all platforms, especially on Instagram, Mr. Bello Music. You can find me on all platforms, YouTube, Google, Mr. Bello Music.
Este es un party low-key en tu radio.
She turn me on like radio, oh. Anything I want, she say I'm radio, oh. Yeah, that's my baby, oh. She turn me on like radio, oh. Yeah, Mr. Bello on the scene. With my new single, Radio at iHeart Radio, man. It's beautiful, man. God is good, man. Make sure to tune into radio. We're killing it right now. Don't get left behind. Afrobeats to the world. Well, we are leaving iHeart Radio. It was a beautiful experience, man. I just want to thank everybody that's actually here. Thank you to Steven behind the camera, Steven Noja. Thank you to Nigel Angus. Thank you to my producer, Excite. And thank God, man, number one, man. And shout out to everybody behind the scenes supporting. Shout out to my girlfriend, my mom, my family. Thank you guys so much for support. More to come from Mr. Bello. Make sure to tune in to radio on the whole platform. Love.